Previously, we learned about the rules required for image formation in concave mirror. Hello, it's me Kiran Raj, and in this video, we'll see cases of image formation in concave mirror. First, we'll see case 1, 2, 3, and so on. So, let's get started. Case number 1. For case number 1, I'm going to be using rule number 1 and rule number 2. I hope that you remember the rules. Before that, I would like to draw a concave mirror. Principal axis, this is the pole, focus, and center of curvature. Now I'm going to be placing my object behind the curvature somewhere here. Rule number 1 says that incident ray parallel to the principal axis, this is your principal axis, will always pass through the focus. Right? Now let's apply rule number 2. Rule number 2 is this. When you'll pass the line from the curvature, it will come through the same path. Your image will be formed somewhere here. Right? I have drawn the image like this. This is wrong. Okay? You just have to draw the image like this. So this is where the image will be formed. What are the properties of the image formed when you have placed your object behind the curvature? Listen to me very carefully. Number first, the image that is formed will be real. It will be inverted because this is your concave mirror. And here you can see the image is diminished. Right? Case number 2. This is concave mirror, principal axis, pole, focus, and curvature. In this case, I'm going to be placing my object on center of curvature. Let's apply rule number 1 and rule number 3. Rule number 1 was incident ray and then passing through the curvature, right? And rule number 3 was it will be going through the focus, and then after reflection it will be parallel to the principal axis. Can you just tell me where is the image? The image is formed somewhere here. This is where the image formed. When the object is kept on the center of curvature, the image is real, inverted, and of same size, means equal. Now let's go for case number 3. For case number 3, I'm drawing a concave mirror. This is the pole, focus, center of curvature. For case number 3, I'm going to be placing my object between the focus and the center of curvature. Applying rule number 1 and rule number 2. Before that, let me just rectify my mirror. Okay, better. Let's continue. Okay, applying rule number 1 and rule number 2. Rule number 1, going through the focus, and the next rule was rule number 2. It will be going through the curvature like this. Now, can you just tell me that where is the image? The image is formed somewhere here, and in this case, the image which is formed is real, inverted, and magnified. Okay? Because I don't have enough space on the screen, but as you can see that these two lines are going to meet at some point. So where these lines are going to meet, that will be the point where the image will be formed. That image will be real and inverted. Remember this thing. Now going for the case number 4. Drawing a concave mirror, principal axis, pole, focus, center of curvature. In this case, I am going to place my object on the focus. Applying rule number 1 and 2. Okay, and rule number 2 was going through the curvature and coming back through the curvature. In this case, can you just tell me where is the image? The image formed in this case is somewhere on infinity. So the reflected rays are parallel, and these reflected rays never meet each other. That's why the image which is formed is far away. It is at infinity. So in this case, the image which is formed is highly magnified when it's infinity, because these two lines are never going to meet each other because they are parallel, and we know that parallel lines never meet each other. Okay, then going for rule number 5, sorry. For rule number 5, we are going to draw a concave mirror. This is the principal axis, pole, focus, and curvature. Drawing the object between the pole and the focus. Drawing the object here. Okay. Now, applying rule number 1 and rule number 2. This is how it will be happening. Okay, this is rule number 1, like it's going parallel and then coming through the curvature. Okay, then rule number 2 was it was about the curvature, going through the curvature like this. Now listen to me carefully. These two lines will meet behind the mirror. As you can see, these dots, because I don't have enough space on the screen, because of this gray bar, I'm unable to show the meeting point of these 2 points. But remember one thing, that these 2 points are going to meet behind the mirror, so the image formed will be somewhere here. Okay, so this is the only case where the concave mirror produce virtual image, and we know that virtual image will always be erect means upright. So the image which is formed is highly magnified. Okay, now I'm just doing case number 4 in a simplest way. This is focus, this is curvature. Putting my object here. Now it will be easy for you to understand this thing. Rule number 1 was inciding and then going through the focus, curvature. Now you can easily see what I was trying to say. These two lines will meet behind the mirror somewhere here, and your image will be formed like this. This is virtual and erect image. This is highly magnified. Okay, so we are done with all the rules of concave mirror. I hope that you are very clear with what I wanted to what I was trying to say. And yes, we are done with the cases, we are done with the rules, and this is it. Apart from this, there are rules and cases for concave mirror as well. In the coming videos, we'll be looking the cases for the convex mirror. Thank you.